this. But the only way I found that it works if it's holistic, you have to take care of your entire life. You can't just, let's see if we get this light working. Right there. You have to take care of everything. It's a whole image. If you just take care of parts of this, it doesn't quite work, does it? You have to become exactly, and that means everything you touch, see, feel has to become in the image of consciousness that you perceive yourself. And I think that's what the constant reminder is. How to find that space that you can look at yourself, look at ourselves. And you've got to stabilize the biological to do this. You've got to stabilize the neurological, the chemical part of your brain that works on the neurotransmitter basis. You have to get a feeling for that, of how to stimulate and be aware of that. The psychological triggers here, the points that we mark for ourselves to remember one way or another. They become part of that neurological, biochemical release and creates the state of consciousness that we are focusing our attention on. That's what I continually see. What am I focusing my attention on? Within myself, of course, but and then I go, well, okay, you're talking to yourself again, Sukhmander, And the idea is I'm trying to watch how these words are formed, and from the locus point within my own structure here, not just but on a kind of be aware of the nature of consciousness in my own brain here that allows these words to come out somewhat. I'm not thinking of how to talk to you. or to myself. These are just the words that are coming out of this idea of consciousness. So I try to get a vantage point for that, looking within my own brain, so to speak. And then, okay, that happens, and it has to balance, and this has to relax. And then I kind of reverse engineer it. I bring it around. Okay, that had to have that. My body has to feel comfortable. So I go, okay, that has to happen. So for me, it's like looking in a funhouse of fractal mirrors forever. And I just keep focusing on the clearest image of consciousness that I can. And since I'm practicing Kundalini Yoga, and since this is what I really try to relate to as a Sikh, those two disciplines are involved together. The Sikh kind of allows the householder part of this to kind of work, and the yogi part then, it works internally. Okay, I don't want to go too long. Just call them afternoon musings.